Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval. I'm sure you're enjoying a beautiful day today. At least I hope you are. Get outside and enjoy it because the sun is shining. Temperatures have already touched close to 70 degrees early in the afternoon, and we're going up to near 80 this afternoon. If we get to 82, we'll tie a 150-year-old record for Boise. But again, temperatures will be close to that, and many places like Emmett will definitely break a record today as temperatures go in the upper 70s to near 80. Beautiful blue skies out there. So far, 68 in Boise, 71 in Caldwell, 72 in Nampa. We typically add about 10 to 12 degrees for highs after around noontime. From noontime, earlier in the season, it's closer to 12, and we're going to see that here as we get close to 80 degrees. So pretty impressive warmth all across the west. We're running actually a degree cooler than we were this time yesterday for Boise, but 5 degrees warmer in Ontario. In general, a few degrees warmer than we were yesterday. Want to talk about the threat for severe weather. It's kind of interesting here. We have the warmth in place. You warm up the lower levels. There's cool air aloft that creates instability, wanting the air to rise. That rising air cools and causes thunderstorms, but you need moisture for that. And there is some moisture coming in from the coast here, and there's a pretty good, decent likelihood here of some strong storms with hail. Anytime you see a slight, doesn't seem like that's a big word, but it's the second on the scale of 5 for the entire country. And so for the Northwest, this is pretty impressive. There's a possibility of hail upwards to 2 inches in diameter in that highlighted region there. Now for the Treasure Valley, from say the Ada-Elmore County line westward, we're dreading the eastern edge of a marginal risk for severe weather. That's pretty impressive. That means some popcorn thunderstorms may pop up late in the afternoon, more towards the evening, and even towards after sunset, tracking southwest to northeast. Most places are not really going to see it. You may see it off in the distance, but some locally gusty wind, the chance for some hail, and some brief heavy downpours. Right now, the wind is beginning to pick up, especially from the interstate southward. We've got some gusty wind at 25 to almost 30 miles per hour, generally in the upper 20s. And so a little bit breezy out there. That's why I didn't give it a 10 out of 10. I like it when there's no breeze out there. So those warmer temperatures have been surging on in from the south and west. And we see that there across the northwest. This is the frontal system. As it approaches, will bring some thunderstorms trying to form. But once again, we keep the peak of the heat today. We're going to drop that temperature a bit tomorrow as the core of that heat slides to the east. So tomorrow, we drop to the low 70s. Still very impressive. Still mild temperatures. There'll be a little bit of a breeze. There'll be a lot of cloud cover, especially in the morning with a chance for sunshine later in the day. So McCall today, I expect today going up close to that record high of near 60 degrees. We'll likely be in the upper 50s, and then we go to 52 Thursday, back down, chance for some storms even on Friday. Watch out for some storms on this evening as well, close to McCall, up around Brundage and New Meadows as well. Snow showers, look at this, forecast high temperature Tuesday, 37 degrees, so we're getting back to reality. But we've got a minor flood going on right now, the Sylvies River near Burns. We are in that minor stage. You see that 12-foot is where the flooding starts there, and then we're peaking here sometime around 13.5 feet. So generally speaking, we're going to stay in minor flooding here. So this is flooding that the record is just a couple feet higher than this. So we've got some decent flooding that may not go away until early Sunday morning. So keep that in mind if you're in that area. Here's a forecast for the Treasure Valley for tomorrow. A lot of cloud cover coming in with that frontal system. There's a slight chance for a shower. Probably won't happen in most locations. And then we'll break the clouds a little bit in the afternoon. About 72 degrees for the high temperature tomorrow in the Treasure Valley, and we drop down even cooler with breezy conditions on Friday. A chance for showers, maybe even some thunderstorms popping up. Highs near 60, so down to 60 from 80 today, down to 60, and then 57 over the weekend. There is a chance for some showers, maybe on Saturday. I don't want to write it off as a terrible day, but there's that chance. And right now, Sunday, partly cloudy and 61. So not a bad weekend coming up. Just not as warm as it is now. And then unsettled with a chance for showers for much of next week. I'll have an update to this forecast coming your way in Idaho News 6. You can always get your updates right here.